Hey there, superstars. Thank you so much for visiting KarenEldad.com and the Live with Enthusiasm program. I am delighted to welcome you here, and I know that whatever got you here, it's serious. And if you're not my mom, you really want to get something out of this video. So I'm going to make it short and sweet, and I'm going to have an intro so powerful that you will see that shifts in mindset are pretty much the beginning of everything that you have ever wanted, and the key to creating anything that you want in this life. So, I'm a success coach. My name is Karen Eldad, and I really have arrived at this place through years and years of study and of practice. And I still experience fundamental moments that are reminiscent of the day that I started my own practice. For me, the first principle or the first moment of revelation was really the understanding that what I knew and what I could see was not serving me. And from there, I could really start to understand that really I don't know what I don't know, and to accept that there was a whole reality that I wasn't seeing. And that's what I set out to explore. And really, I like to illustrate this with a great story. So, in order to make this real for you, let me tell you about my little obsession. I love SoulCycle. I mean, I'm a diehard SoulCycle fan. SoulCycle is a spin class. It's taught all over New York City and all over the United States, and it is basically like spinning on steroids with fun lights and essentially being taught by a motivational spiritual guru. And it just makes me so happy to go every single week. And so a few weeks ago, I found myself walking to SoulCycle and relearning a lesson I had already learned, and I want to share it with you because it was so powerful. So I'm walking over to SoulCycle, and I've got my headphones in and my motivational speech going because it's Saturday and that's my jam, that's what I do. I'm walking in. I get so excited when I walk in the door because there's so much noise and so many people and so much energy. And I'm super excited to be going to my Saturday class that I've waited for all week. And it's 10:45, and I finally get in there and get on my bike and set up my bike and see everybody around me all excited that the class is about to start. We love the exercise. That should speak for itself. And then there was a guy who was sitting up next to me, an older gentleman, a much older gentleman, and he sat in the bike next to me. And so I made absolutely no qualms about this. I started setting up my bike, but he did the unthinkable. He did something that in New York no one ever does. He turned around and he said, "Hi, I'm Scott. Now, it's my class, and I'm a New Yorker, and even though I'm such a nice person, and I will always stretch out my hand," which I did, "Hi, I'm Karen," it's very weird for someone to talk to you in the middle of a class, or in the beginning of a class. So I thought to myself, all right, maybe he just wants to introduce himself, he won't talk to me anymore, we're good. Jump on my bike, he jumps on his bike. He didn't actually stop talking. Scott kept saying a whole bunch of stuff to me that I wasn't even paying attention to, and I'm nodding along very nicely and very politely and being as nice as I possibly can and praying in my head that he'll leave me alone because I'm so excited about my class and I really just want to be left alone. It's okay, it happens. Finally, the lights go low and the music comes up and the energy fills the room and we start spinning. We are so excited. Our instructor hops on her bike and she starts leading the class through the most exciting class ever. And then it started. Scott, in some weird Tourette's-type outburst, starts screaming, "I love SoulCycle! You go, Caroline! This is amazing!" He's relentless. He literally is pounding at everyone around him, screaming so loud that he's above the music. He's right next to me. He's in my ear. My whole bike is reverberating. I can see people around me getting aggravated. This goes on for like 15 minutes. I'm beginning to get so aggravated, and I'm a coach. I'm supposed to be pretty zen and to understand that there's, of course, an opportunity here, and to focus on the opportunity and to really streamline my experience so that I can enjoy the class. But all I'm thinking was, I want to get out there and demand my money back. It's $40 a class, and he has ruined SoulCycle for me. But because I am a coach, and because nobody else got off their bikes, I stayed there. And I made it through an entire class of Scott screaming bloody murder. "Go SoulCycle. I love you. You're the best, Caroline. Oh my God, this is amazing. 45 minutes of that. As the class starts to wind down to a close, something absolutely amazing and profound happened. The instructor looks at all of us as she's winding us down and bringing us to the stretching portion, and she says, guys, I want to thank you so much for being here, and I also want to thank you so much for tolerating this crazy person in the front. That's my dad. A few weeks ago, I had big surgery on my back. We didn't actually think right after it that I would be back on a bike, and definitely that I would be back on a bike this fast. He's just really, really excited. Even now, thinking about that story makes me well up. It's such a profound shift in how I viewed this situation. And it really taught me that anything that we're seeing in any given moment is not the full picture. If you're ready to find the full picture and really explore it with me, I invite you to join Live With Enthusiasm. The online course is open, and it's right above on the link, our program. And you can also contact me at Karen@KarenEldad.com. I'm right here for you. I bless you on this journey, and I hope I see you soon. Thank you.